Okay, let's take a walk around this 1991 on a J Land Rover Defender 90 200 TDI hardtop. Standard spec car, finished in grey. Matching set of Goodyear G90 750 by 16 tyres on it. Matching set of 4. What else we got? Mud flaps. Rear step. Adjustable tow pack. That's about it really. Oh, it's also got a an attachment on the roof for a tiltable and swingable lamp at the top there. The lamp isn't supplied with it, but the mounting's all there. You can sort of tilt it and swivel it and all sorts of things. Ideal for lamping or shooting at night and stuff like that. Anyway, let's go around and pick out some good bits and bad bits. It's finished in slate grey. Paintwork isn't wonderful. It's been touched in a few areas and stuff like that, but it's not bad for what it is, and certainly structural wise it actually seems to be really quite solid and nice. Around the front end we've got some nasty areas where the paint's come off completely up here. It looks like it's been touched in a sort of a greeny colour for some reason on the top of the offside front wing. Perhaps a set of checker plate wing tops would do the job there. Bonnet is fine apart from a bit of paint loss just there and a touched in bit just there. One or two minor ripples and dents in the bonnet as usual, and the same on the near side front wing as the offside really. It's been touched in with this sort of greeny colour. A few bits where the paint's come off, a few bits where it's been touched in by brush, all the way along there. Looking at the front panel, the panel below the headlights, there's a bit of paint loss on each one. It's not too bad. Near side front wing, the usual sort of ripply dent just up here. There's 2 or 3 minor dents in there that have been touched in with by brush. A few bits here touched in. It's a good sort of off-roader, this one really, I think. So you really, the paint isn't wonderful. It has been properly, the actual vehicle itself, it's not been rolled or paint or brushed or anything. It's properly proper paint. It's just in a few areas it's been touched in with a brush. Up here on the bulkhead, first class actually. Doesn't look as if it's ever had a repair panel there or ever needed one, in fairness. That's really, really good on that side. Very good indeed. Near side front wing, apart from the dents in the front, is fine. Near side front door, again, lots of areas of paint loss that have been touched in around here. Small dent here on the barrel side. Paint lot been touched in there in the wrong colour in that bit there. And a couple of bits of paint loss down there, but otherwise not bad. Bit of a long sort of deep scratch stroke gouge just there on the near side front door. Modesty cover looks okay. In here, slightly grubby, but all nice and civilised. A decent set of seat covers on the seats. The seats don't feel too bad underneath actually, but some seat covers on there. Standard easy clean interior apart from that. Passenger door frame feels fine. Very, very slight hole just in the back of the frame just there, but the front feels good and it all looks good up there. That's all nice. Again, more bits of paint loss that have been touched in on the near side rear wing around there, and there's a large crack in the paint where obviously it's been dented just here on the back of the near side rear wing, and again a few areas where it's been touched in around the back of the near side rear wing there. Around the tail end, all looks pretty good. Cross member looks good from here. Again, a few areas where it's been touched in. I'm getting bored with saying this. Around the electrolytic reactions all been touched in, and paint cracking around the latch down the bottom end, and that's about it. In here, standard ungot at Defender really. Nothing to worry about in there. Tailgate frame feels fine. That properly. Slightly dented offside rear panel just up here, and looking down the offside again by Land Rover standards, not too bad at all. Barrel side all looks good, or rather the offside rear van panel looks good, but again on the offside rear wing there's lots of areas where the paint has cracked and been touched in with a brush around here and down there and all that sort of thing. Same on the driver's door, a few areas where it's been touched in and stuff, and the same on the offside modesty cover. It's a shame I didn't use the right colour really, it's just slightly off on the colour, and also did it with a brush. Offside A post, again been touched in there. but bulkhead wise, up on the scuttle here, again it's first class, no problems there at all, just a bit of paint loss up on the hinge here, but the actual bulkhead itself, the scuttle panel looks fantastic. Again, a few areas where it's been touched in round here, and there's a slight dent in the front of the offside front wing there. That's about it. Let's go back to inside. Rubber seal could do with replacing along there, but otherwise the driver's door feels very solid and correct, no problems there at all. And as I say, you've got seat covers on the seats. That's about it. My name's Simon. You can reach me on 0771 906 9353, or in the office on 0118 946 3352, or you can go to our website, which is www.motodrome.co.uk. We take debit cards and Visa and MasterCard credit cards. We take part exchanges. We can ship it anywhere you like in the world. End.